Tragedy in Maine. That urgent manhunt continues for the accused gunman who has killed at least 18 people and left 13 others injured. And this was last night.
Officials are saying the shooting happened in multiple locations, including a bar, a bowling alley, both packed with people.
And perhaps you watched it with us as we just heard an update from officials just moments ago.
Our Chris Anderson is live for us in the studio with what we were able to learn from that conference.
Yes, it was a tough update on a tough story. Heartbreak all across not only the state of Maine, but to our nation as well. As we continue gathering and learning more information about the latest mass shooting here in the United States. A press conference from those investigators and state leaders wrapped up just a short time ago. And as you guys just mentioned, 18 people confirmed dead in Lewiston, Maine. I'm going to give you a map just to show you a better idea of where we're talking about. It's a small, tight-knit rural community. It's about 45 minutes north of Portland, Maine, which is a popular spot for tourists across New England. I've been there a few times. It's also about the same distance southwest of the capital of Augusta, but it's a small rural town. There is an all-out manhunt right now going on for this man. His name is Robert Card. He is from the area and was initially called a person of interest in this case. Investigators are now calling him a suspect. In fact, they have issued an arrest warrant for Card on 8 counts of murder. It's 8 instead of 18 because they are still working to identify 10 of the 18 victims. That number is expected to increase as far as the number of charges he faces. Card is 40 years old. He has 2 decades worth of military experience and a reported history of mental illness. And that issue was raised quite a few times. And again, investigators not commenting on specifics at this point. He is still believed to be armed with that AR-style rifle that was believed to be used in this massacre. They are stressing he is considered armed and extremely dangerous, and they don't know where he is right now. So their priority right now is focused on tracking Card down. Because of that, Lewiston, several towns in that region are still under a shelter-in-place order. Schools, businesses closed. We also, during the press conference, learned more about the timeline of this horrific tragedy. At 6:56 last night, that first call came into 911. Reports of a shooting at that local bowling alley in Lewiston. 12 minutes later, reports of another shooting at a different location. That was the nearby pool hall and bar. 7 victims were killed at the first location, 8 others at the pool hall. 3 of them died on the way to the hospital. The governor, who has close ties to Lewiston, she met her husband there. That's where her children went to school, talking about this unthinkable tragedy.
I'm so deeply saddened, as is every one of the 1.3 million people of this beautiful state. This city did not deserve this terrible assault on its citizens, on its peace of mind, on its sense of security. No city does, no state, no people.
Governor Mills calling this a dark day for the state of Maine. And as I mentioned earlier, investigators are still working to identify the victims. The colonel with the Maine State Police, who is leading this investigation, did say 14 of the victims are males, 1 female. He did not specify the gender of the 3 victims who died at the hospital. He also didn't mention the ages of any of these victims. That's still unknown. But we did hear from locals that it was youth night at the bowling alley there, one of the places targeted. It was a popular event in Lewiston. This morning on Today, we also heard from a father whose son was a manager at Schmenge's. That's the local pool hall that was targeted. He is still waiting to hear about his son.
My son is dead, and I know he's dead. I know it as well as I know. I'm standing here telling you because he's not here and he's not at any other hospital.
Waiting for that painful confirmation. Before Maine residents can focus on healing, and it's going to take some time from this tragedy, the reality of the situation is urgent because that suspect, Robert Card, is still out there somewhere. Investigators are exhausting each and every resource that they have to try and track him down so they can bring him into custody. President Biden, meantime, has ordered flags across the nation to be flown at half-staff in the wake of this latest tragedy that has targeted our country.